Despite what you may hear on the internet, if it's stupid but it works, it's still kind of stupid. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're going to see an attempted carjacking here that is thwarted by the victim, but we're going to learn some important lessons as well about situational awareness, especially around your vehicle, about keeping your keys with you, particularly when you're getting gas, and about defending yourself and your property in ways that don't put you at additional risk. This lady is just pumping gas 2 o'clock in the afternoon here when these guys who are driving a car that turned out to be stolen, you see there's multiple guys in here, and one of the guys jumps out the back and he is going to jump in the driver's seat of her car, and she sees him as he does and now runs over and decides to jump on the hood of her car and sit on it to keep him from taking the car. Now his other buddies are going to start to drive off a little bit, and he is too, but she won't let go, and so he's trying to figure out what the heck he's doing here. And as they're trying to make decisions here, he's gonna like, what? And you notice he's got her purse in his hand there. The post that this woman who's the victim put up says that he took her iPhone and her wallet and her purse. Now she's going after her car there and is gonna stop the car. She has to stop the vehicle, and they're gonna get in their stolen caddy and run off. And this one is over just about. You're gonna see here as I speed it up that she gets out, and the emotional toll of that, she's just lucky to be alive. Let's go back now and let's think about some lessons on this one. Always 8 lessons on our website, link in the description, but let's think about some now. As these guys come up, they were looking for the time for her to be done pumping her gas. That was their opportunity there, and they jumped out of the car when they had the opportunity. When you're the defender, you're always gonna work from the position of disadvantage because the attacker is always gonna try to launch their attack in these transitional spaces and in transitional times. I say this all the time. I tell people to lock their doors. I don't know that it's particularly useful when you're at your car. I know I don't lock my doors in my car, but what I do is I keep my car keys with me. And I recommend if your car is not running, your car keys should be on your person, not in your purse. You know, if you're a lady or whatever, you carry a purse, none of that. Now, once they get going, she decides to jump on the hood of the car. And clearly, if you had, children in the car, if you had an elderly parent or other people who couldn't defend themselves, you would have to defend them. And so defending them with your life is absolutely justified. Otherwise, I want you to think about the cost of your life here to jump on the hood of the car. And I know, I'm not going to give her too hard a time. She did what she thought was best in the moment, but, she put herself at real risk because as this guy is going to drive off, she could have been run under the tires as he's going to hit the brakes here. She clearly could have slid off the front and he run her over, or she could have been thrown from the car and badly hurt. And those things cost a lot of money as well. Now he's going to run off and he has her iPhone and her wallet and her purse. But we do see this pretty often that when bad guys get significant resistance, they run off. Now you got to continue to think about your safety here and not chasing them. And I also want to think about this guy on the left in the blue shirt. As he's walking up to see what's going on, you got to recognize as a good Samaritan, you could insert yourself in some very significant challenges. So you want to think ahead of those instances and know what you're going to do in advance. Now finally, she's staying with her car and trying to get off there. And I think that's really good and really wise, trying to get off the hood and get in the cab of the car, because this is very dangerous. She's out in the middle of a busy intersection here. But let them go. Don't chase the bad guys. Keep yourself safe, get yourself to a safe spot. So think about in advance, keeping your keys on you, locking your doors if that makes sense, only defending and putting yourself at risk when it comes to protecting life, and being real careful to put your life on the line for stuff so that you can cover your asp.